Hello, welcome back. And we're going to go to challenge 5 now, and the objective says set color button shows error. Please fix if you can. So we're going to open Code Sandbox. As per usual. And we're going to just test out the app to see what happens. And to click it, it says type error, assignment to constant variable. And it goes to green. So let's refresh that and look at the actual code. Import. Here's the function. So in here, this button, when you click on it, it says it triggers the green function. So we go up here, and here's the green function. It looks like it's been written correctly. Our function, it says color equals green. That's all it says. It looks a bit strange to me. There's no let, there's no var or const, and in React we know that the hook use state. That's not how you use the hook use state. So let's just do a quick Google. So use state. Just type it in. We see how we set it. So in this example, it says it's count, set count, and that's how it's initialized. And then down here it says to change it, you do set count, which is this one here, and then in brackets you add the change. So if we go back to this one, instead of attempting to do it like that, we'll do exactly what it said. So we use that set color, and then in brackets, that's when we add the change. Then we do green. Let's just comment that out, and then we try, and there we go, it works. So that was not too bad. That was still a beginner's one. It's quite easy. Let's move on to challenge 6. And it says the drop down doesn't work. Okay, so let's open Code Sandbox. You can see that when we click into the drop down and we choose one of the options don't go into the actual body or the actual input. So we'll just look here. We'll see that there's no body here, so it's all imported from something else. Import from example, so let's click example. Right, so here there's options, that's the array, so that is all of these, I assume so. And it is a class component instead of a function. And here's the class component version of the use state. So React.components has a property where you say state equals and an object, and then you can define the properties within the object. Right, so let's go to so this is straight from React/select. So I'm assuming this is what this input is from, and we can't go into there, so therefore it must be yeah, as you can see, it's a dependency that was installed, so that won't be our code, so let's not look at that for now. But it says on change you run this function, it's this .handle change, and this .handle change passes in selected options, which is, it should be all them, but that just says options. So let's find where selected options is. It says it's from doc/data. Yep, that's the same thing. I don't know why it's there twice, but there we are. So this is all of the data passed into this function. And then it says this .set state, so it's the class component version of useState, and then change it to select and then colon selected options. That looks a bit strange to me, because if I was using a functional component and I would say set state brackets and then add the change in the bracket, I wouldn't really add something like that. That's a bit strange. So I'm just gonna remove that, and that should, there you go. So someone just made a mistake and added that when it needs to be removed. That's the only change that is needed, really. And around 5 minutes. Okay, so we can see how the challenges are becoming more difficult, especially compared to number 1 and number 2, where you just have to close a div. So we'll see what we've got in store.